Hello and welcome back to another episode of 100% Orange Juice. We'll be doing Kai episode 3 this time. Popo, where are you? Popo. Ah, she's over there. Popo, Popo, Popee. She looks extremely excited. Popo. She's holding something. That's a spoon. And pudding? Right. That pudding you've cherished and especially saved for today. That mouth-watering, delicious pudding made from first-class eggs. Yuki! Yuki, you let Popo have the pudding? This time it's a cat. It's mouth-wateringly tasty. Don't you dare touch that pudding. Oh ho ho, if you want it back. I think I know what's coming. A dice battle for the pudding. This game is mine. I think this is actually the only story scenario where QP appears twice as an opponent. Probably, yeah. Anyway, just show the deck we're so comfortable with, and then get on with it. So our opponents will be QP, Mary Popo, and Yuki. This might be a little bit harder than our previous two episodes. Since Yuki and her +2 can get really annoying. So, as long as we avoid Yuki and just fight Mary Popo and QP, we should be good though. So, QP does 3 damage to Mary Popo. Yuki goes for some stars. QP is getting really lucky with the rolls today. We're gonna fight Yuki, not because I have beef with Yuki, but I wanted to land on the bonus panel, but we actually get knocked out, which is unfortunate. But we didn't really have many stars to lose anyway. The only downside is we gave Yuki the 2 wins necessary for level 3 Norma. Mary Popo was gonna fight QP again and get knocked out by QP. So QP must really want her pudding. Although she did land on a drop. We're gonna stay down for a little bit more. We still stay down, and Mary Popo still stays down, and Yuki doesn't have enough stars to reach level 2. And we'll finally get up, and Mary Popo finally gets up. Yuki gets more stars. QP's gonna stop at home and become the first to level 2. We have some lost ground to make up. So we're gonna do 2 damage to Mary Popo. Yuki's gonna fight Mary Popo. Mary Popo has 2 health left. And Yuki dodges the counter attack. QP draws a card. We're gonna get some bonus stars. And Mary Popo is gonna reach level 2 as well. So both QP and Mary Popo are level 2 now. Although we're not gonna stop at our home, we're gonna go to this home and challenge Mary Popo to a fight. So, that'll put us at 2 wins, which we will use to get our next Norma. We'll put this bad pudding on Yuki's lollipop for good measure. We will get some more stars. I want to be as far from Yuki as possible. We are Waruda used by QP, and as I mentioned before, we are Waruda is generally a bad card, but it's okay on maps with a mine lair. Because it can displace traps and put on your lollipop. So, Yuki is the last to join the level 2 club. We're just going to... We're gonna fight Mary Popo. I was contemplating using Yuki's I was contemplating fighting Yuki to use the lollipop, but Mary Popo had 2 health, so there's a higher chance that we could KO her. And Mary Popo stopped by her home lollipop, so perhaps we'll be able to KO her this turn. Which we do. So that'll put us at 63 stars, 4 wins, so we're gonna go for 70 or more stars next. Because we'll probably passively gain those in a turn or 2, whereas our 5th win is not as much of a guarantee. QB uses hyper mode on this Sentinel, which in all honesty is a pretty big waste. So we land on bad footing, but we had no cards to discard, so we had lost nothing. Although Yuki had some cards to discard when she landed on her bad footing. We want to fight Yuki because we want to stay behind her at all times. Though, it does raise the risk of Yuki being able to counterattack for a KO. But since Yuki rolled a 6, I think we're good. We also roll a 6. And, we're better off not provoking Yuki. I don't want to take the risk. Let's see. Excuse me while I pause for a bit. Excuse me. Although it might have just seemed like a second for you, it was more like 5 minutes from me. I just had to take care of something really quickly. So we'll just get back into our game. And Yuki is actually Yuki and Tomomo are the only 2 characters that can KO Mary Popo from full. And that's because of, well, not taking any other modifiers into consideration. And this is because Yuki has that +2 attack. Tomomo does too, but we generally don't consider Tomomo to be like a character in the game. He's just a busted boss character. If you use Tomomo, you're really bad at this game, because you have to rely on busted stats to win, essentially. But sometimes Tomomo, all Tomomo, and Tomomo's Abyss can be a fun experience, especially if you're playing with friends. So we're gonna reach level 5, and we'll go for 200 more stars. We're in a pretty good position, but QP and Yuki both have the potential to catch up. And with the boss being around, we have to be really careful. So we just found this trap, and unfortunately it was a go away, so we didn't really get to cash in our bonus stars, but that's fine. Yuki's gonna fight the boss, deal 1 damage to the boss, and get taken out, so Yuki will be out of the game for a while. And QB actually acquired a gamble card through a gift exchange, and took us out. So we'll be delayed for a little bit, but it is not too much of a concern, since we don't lose any stars through gamble, we just merely lose a few turns. And this is fine since we fail to revive a few turns, all the other characters are gonna be in front of us, so we'll be able to become the pursuer. And being the pursuer is always better than being the one pursued, for obvious reasons. Since if you're the pursuer, you get the first strike, and if you take out someone, they won't get a counterattack. And being the pursuer is very important when playing as Kai, because your hyper card essentially requires you to be a pursuer. We're not gonna stop at home. We're just gonna try to passively gain 200 stars and then land on a lollipop. Yuki's gonna fight Mary Popo. Mary Popo survives with 1 health and does 1 damage to Yuki in return. Just thinking here. We're gonna go with the drop, and we did lose like a lot, 30 round, 6 times 6, like 36 stars round, 5 times 6, 30. Yeah, we lost exactly 30 because 5 is our level times 6 is our roll, so we lost. But the reason we did this is because we want to be behind everyone else. So Yuki lands on Dangerous Pudding, and that's the one that makes you skip a turn. So we're just gonna passively gain a bit more stars, and as long as no one manages to take us out, we should win. We'll go this way. That puts us at 172. I don't think we'll have 200 by the time we loop back though. So we'll probably have to do one more loop. QP hasn't reached 120 stars yet. And we're not gonna stop at home, and we're not gonna fight Yuki. We just wanted to land on the bonus stars. So we'll have to do one more loop. Since it'll probably take around 3 more turns of passive star gain to get to 200. So Yuki will fight the boss again, and that'll put her at 1 health. QP is 3 stars short of level 5, and we're 8 stars short of winning. Maripopo fights QP, but nothing really happened there. QP is gonna go for the boss actually, which is a foolish decision. Although she only takes 1 damage, so I guess it's okay. We're gonna go here. I was hoping it would be a go-away trap, but even though it does put us in front of Yuki, it's better than fighting the boss. And Yuki does only have 1 health left. So perhaps we can get a counterattack in, and we do. So we're at 301 stars now. Very good position to be in. But I was really hoping that oh, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping that Mimiu's hammer would have taken us out, but we had 2 health, so we were left with 1 and had to fight the boss. But I think we might be going for the boss kill now, because we want our stars back. That'll be the fastest way to get it back. And the boss has 2 health left. QB failed to take it out. And the boss has a really huge bounty, since everyone's died to it at least once. I'd say about like 200 stars, at least. So we'll revive. It's unfortunate we didn't get a protagonist privilege, because that would really help in taking out the boss. So if we wait about 3 more turns, we would get to 200 stars again. And just as I say that, we land on a drop, so that's gonna take a few more turns. Yuki uses Cloud of Seagulls to do 2 damage to herself. Perhaps we might pursue Yuki, now that she's weakened. And we discard a random card through bad putting, but it was worth it to get 18 stars on the bonus. So Maripopo actually does 1 damage to the boss, but it gets taken out, so whoever lands on the boss next will probably get the boss kill. And Yuki is gonna be the one to get it. So Shoyu's at 555 stars now. But we are close to winning. So when we take 1 damage from Mimiu's hammer, that's perfectly fine. As long as we stay behind Yuki, well, we should be able to loop back to our lollipop for the victory. QP is also level 5, but less of a concern. Yuki's gonna use our lollipop to level up, and now, that's really unfortunate that she actually rolled exactly on the lollipop, so she'll probably win. Yes, she will. In this case, we have time to do 1 more. Excuse me. We'll just build our deck as we normally do. And we'll actually put a reverse attribute field in, just to counter Yuki. Although there's a chance Maripopo might get it. And then we'll avoid the any cards that increase attack stats. And this will do. We're putting in Princess's Privilege and Nice President and just to deck thin, essentially. We start with Little War, which is, it would have been better to get it later on in the game. But, it is what it is. We only do 1 damage to QP, though. QP did 1 damage to us, but we had the Lollipop advantage, so we healed it back. I think at this point we're just going to continue to pursue QP to get an easy 2 wins. So our level 3 normal will be secured very fast. This QP is at 1 health now. We will fight QP. QP actually evades us. And we failed to evade QP, so rather unfortunate. And we only do 1 damage to the Seagull, and take 1 damage in return, so... I think QP might get KO'd by the Seagull, as he does, so we've lost our opportunity there. And we're at 2 health, so this is not the best of starts for us. Although we fight a chicken, so that'll put us at 1 win. Maripopo is 3 stars away from her level 2 Norma. We'll just get more stars. QP revives. Maripopo's gonna do some fighting. And take 1 damage. Yuki gets more stars. I think as long as we keep our distance away from Yuki, we should be fine. We don't want to fight Yuki until we have Protagonist Privilege active, because at that point, she won't be able to do anything about it. QP does 2 damage to Maripopo. Yuki is the first to reach level 2. And we're just gonna go get more stars, and distance ourselves from the rest of the characters. Maripopo used Saki's Cookie to heal 1 health, and she as well will reach level 2 now. Yuki actually put a trap on our Lollipop, and it's an Assault, which was probably the worst one of all. For us, since she managed to KO us, and we won't be able to level up until we land on another Lollipop. I generally have a lot of trouble with the Yuki episodes because of her ridiculous +2 attack value combined with the amazing rolls that the AI tend to have at the later points of the game. So someone used "Oh my friend." I don't remember who it was, but that'll take out Yuki. And with the boss being spawned so early, it'll be more or less impossible to rely on the wins Norma. Maripopo is actually gonna fight us. We'll evade and then counterattack. Do 4 damage. We will get more stars. Maripopo will get more stars. And Yuki will revive. But I don't want to cross paths with Yuki, so we're just gonna go on the bonus panel. Maripopo doesn't fight Yuki, but fights the boss. Perhaps this is a strategical death. Yuki rolls a 2, so we'll be able to distance ourselves from her a little bit more. But we roll on a drop, so we'll lose 1 star. Not too big of a deal. QP gets knocked out by the boss, and the boss is collecting quite a bit of bounty, but we don't have much stars to give up to begin with, so it's not that much in retrospect. If we can get some more stars, we roll a 1, but we land on a Lollipop, so I'd say it's a win for us. The Lollipop did have Mimiu's hammer on it, which was quickly healed up by the Lollipop. We're gonna warp, and this puts us 1 square behind. And I like it when it does that, puts us 1 square behind, because then it allows us to choose our next intersection. So we can do this. We're gonna level up again, and then we'll go for 70 more stars next for our level 4 normal. And we're tied with Yuki in terms of levels. Mary Popo only takes 1 damage from the boss, which is surprising. And more surprising is that Yuki went for stars instead of wins, but that's to be expected since Oh My Friend really prevents the wins norma. I think we're gonna use gift exchange. Actually, we're gonna save it because we're close to 70 stars. And we'll use gift exchange later. Here and there it's used by Mary Popo. Shuffle the board positions around. And she's gonna fight Yuki and take 1 damage. Yuki's gonna fight Mary Popo to take her out. Yuki lands on Dangerous Pudding, so she'll skip her next turn. We land on Bad Pudding, discard a card, and then we land on Drop, so we lost our gift exchange. Yuki does 4 damage to QP. And we're gonna stop at home to level up. Although this does give Yuki a chance to level up as well, but she has 1 health, so we'll probably be able to KO her in the counterattack. But instead, she rolled exactly a 3, so we won't even get a chance to fight her. Instead, we'll fight Mary Popo. We'll do the good old hit and run. Hit, and run. But since we're not Yuki, we can KO Mary Popo from full. Mary Popo used Ubiquitous to steal from Yuki. So it should stole 40 stars, and Yuki's gonna take out Mary Popo and get most of them back. And now we're gonna fight QP, because we want the stars, and we want the bonus panel. So this will put us at over 120, so that next turn, when we pass by our lollipop, we'll be able to reach level 5. But we actually only roll a 1. And QP's gonna fight us. We'll evade and then counterattack. And actually take her out again. So really bad luck on QP's part this time. And Yuki is still quite a ways before she can get level 5 herself. So we'll go for 200 more stars. And hopefully this time we'll be a little bit more lucky to reach the final norma before something crazy happens. Mary Popo reaches level 3, but at this point she's not a threat. We will not use any of these cards. Instead, we will just continue to get more stars. Mary Popo is gonna go for an extra card draw. Yuki's gonna go for some more stars. She's at 1 health, so she probably doesn't want to go into any more combat. Any more combat than necessary. We'll get more stars. So we're about 2 turns away from 200. And QP finally reaches level 3 too, so QP and Mary Popo are not the problem. Yuki might become a problem though. We land on Dangerous Pudding, so we'll lose our next turn. We are Water Dust used by Mary Popo, shuffling the traps on the board. And then Yuki is still a few stars short of leveling up, so we're good. We'll evade and then counterattack. Deal 2 damage to QP. And since our turn is skipped, it'll put us behind these 2 characters. Yuki used Princess Privilege since that was the only card in her hand. And so she'll be able to draw 3 cards. And we have to fight the boss, so we're gonna use Usabit to try to survive this. Which, we only take 1 damage, so that's pretty good. We have another Usabit as well. And I think we might actually use Little War, since that will allow us to potentially KO the boss. And Yuki used some cards, so she'll be a little bit off from the normal requirement. And we could use Little War. I think we will. It does put us under 200 stars again, but I was expecting something like this might happen, so we'll have 2 tries at the boss. And this for KO? Yes, we get it. And then now that Mary Popo is in front of us, Little War would allow us to essentially KO Mary Popo after 2 rounds, but Mary Popo rolled the maximum number, which is 6, and that will allow her to escape us. Yuki might actually get taken up by Sentinel, which he does. That's Little War at work, folks. Little War can definitely be a game-changing card if you use it correctly. And we're gonna... we will exactly a 5, so we'll be able to level up for the win! And it only took us 2 tries this time, so... we're making relatively good progress. I'm the winner. Pudding, my dearest Pudding! That was actually pretty fun. Popo lost. I feel like there's a pattern being established. Yeah, and naturally what's going to happen next is... Popo is out of here. Ah, my pudding! My presents! My wallet! And so, the great chase continues. Next will probably be the Flying Red Barrel World. So until next time, where we'll do Kai Episode 4, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. Castella out.